Behind the Beard by Aaron the Mastermind.
Yo, 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 what they do, what they do. I'm your host, Aaron J. Jackson. We on the season finale of Behind the Beard on season 2. But you know how to do it right. I had to get the legendary, the iconic Desloc Piccalo.
Y'all know, Mr. Bukat Cat, Stick King Viber. It is I say he Desloc. Pick it to the left. What's happening? How y'all living? Everybody good out there? God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. If you're a devil trying to stop this vibe we on, I wish you would. What's happening?
What they do, how you been, dog?
I'm good, man. You know, the devil is always working. You got to stay prayed up. That's all.
Always.
And keep working. Hard work pays off.
So for the people that don't know you, introduce yourself. Tell people what you do.
My name is Desloc Piccalo, one half of Piccalo. Shout out to my big brother, one half of Vito No Shake. You know what I'm talking about? Desloc, different elevated styles, live, overtime created. Piccalo, professional, intelligent, cash collected, advanced, lyrical, oh my God. I've been here putting my footprints in the game for a little minute, you know what I'm talking about, since the 90s. But now we here still working, and I love music and music love me. Y'all know.
Where you originally from, for the people
I'm
that
from
don't know?
Overtown, T4L. Overtown, the historical Overtown, the historical village. Y'all know.
Yeah. What was your upbringing like growing up in Overtown?
Well,
Cause I know, there's a lot of history in Overtown, dog.
It had its good times and its bad times, you know what I'm saying? It was rough then, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same way it used to be right now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it used to be Overtown against Overtown. Like, when Overtown was Overtown, like, we was beefing with each other, but then when we get outside of Overtown, we was in love with each other. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
When I always come across Overtown, or when I know somebody from town, y'all just different. Y'all just like, it's like a family oriented vibe. Y'all give me like a cool vibe compared to anywhere else.
Because everybody really know each other over there, you know what I'm saying? Compared to the city more bigger and wider and spread out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Overtown got their little square, you know what I'm saying? So basically, mamas and aunties and friends and stuff went to school with each other, so they're like, oh, that's such and such boy, that's such and such boy. So we're kind of like bringing like that.
Yeah. And plus it's small. You know what I'm saying? It's small, so you got no
man.
choice but to fuck with each other.
You know what I'm
From,
saying? Yeah, because you walking from this block to this block, you're going to see this person to this person. They going to know, oh, that's blank, that's blank, that's blank. You feel me?
How was it like in the 90s? Like give me the details.
Wild,
and shit.
real wild. Like smashing, grabbing, busting stoves, like just out of control. It was really, really hard. Like, you could get jumped by 20 niggas. Like, shit was crazy over there. But, you know, it was more money on the streets, you know what I'm saying? It was just, how can I say it? It was more money on the streets, and they was doing a lot of wild stuff to get money in my hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, based on what I hear from the OGs, y'all, it's something about town. Like I always say, like town, y'all just got a different swag. And I'm from a city, so I respect that. You know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in and shit.
Shout out to the city. I went to school in the city. I went to Drew, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
to
for
the
real?
arts program for drama and all that. You feel me?
So you been in the arts and shit.
Yeah.
So who inspired you when you was coming up?
Well, like on what tip?
Like general, like in
I
like
was
life.
just inspired by music, period, though, because, you know, I came from the days like I was that young nigga, like probably at auntie crib, and they having a party, and all me and my cousins them in there, and they got the furniture pushed all in one room, and all me and my cousins them in one room, and they downstairs with the and all we hearing is all that funk and all, you know what I'm saying? The beats was just funky back then, so I was just always into music, you know what I'm saying? Just the way music, like I could feel it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like sound that's like that, like it's like beats that I pick for certain sounds because they feel a certain way to me. You know?
Yeah, I could get that in your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was you listening to around that time? Like, in the sense of,
Oh, you know, back then we was like, I was on heavy like pop, Ghetto Boys, like Biggie, like Top Authority, like
that's
like
crazy.
8 Ball, MJG, like Outkast, like Diggable Planet. I was everywhere with it, like, you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite 8 Ball MJG album? And
That's
Ghetto
a hard.
Boys.
That's a hard decision. I really can't say, man, because I like everything, like total package wise. You feel me? For certain reasons, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, all right, I'm gonna make it easy on you. What about Pop?
Pop, all eyes on me.
Yeah. I like Me Against the World. That was hard too. That's hard.
Yeah, but all eyes on me. It's like he came back like, man, fuck this shit. I'm finna let y'all know I'm here. Was had and y'all thought I was gone. Here I go, and I'm here, and y'all know like West Side, he died. Like, you know what I mean? He was on that. Pac was the first dude really snapping on people, like getting at you, like, man, I ain't all that third party talking to you. Nah, I'm finna tell you who I'm talking to. This you, bruh. Hey, I ain't fucking with you.
When did you realize you had the talent for music?
Probably like in elementary, I was always like into plays and assemblies and stuff like that, because I was always beating on the tables and stuff like that. Far as like musically, like far as the dude in the locker room beating on the locker and everybody rhyming, I was always into that circle anyway. You know what I'm saying?
When the teachers be like, "Yo, cut that shit out."
Yeah, I was in music classes and all. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in chorus and all. Like in it. Like well, why I'm in it? But now I know why, because the love I have for it and the passion I have for it, like, and things that I learned from being in those classes and doing things like that.
Do you ever think about like by you doing those like the little small things and shit, and that transpired into you doing your music full time? Isn't that shit just crazy when you just look back at that shit?
Yeah. Like the first time when me and Vito was riding in the car and we first heard our first song, like Big Money Ballers on the radio, it was like, even though it was the underground station at the time, it was like undergrounds was popping at that time. Like everybody was tuned in. You could call, you could ride with your boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was tuned in to the streets. So at that time, that was what it was all about. You know, shout out to DJ Raw. He had the radio station on the cheese wagon on the old school bus. You know what I'm saying? He did the hood stock right there in Wynwood. Had a lot of major artists come through. So put us on set. You know what I'm saying? Like, those was big things to us at that time, because it was hard to get on stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially, you know, what you see nowadays and how easy it is.
Yeah, it's easy. You could go in your room and just do some
make
shit.
a beat or some shit.
And be the man in 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at this. What
like,
we doing?
Yeah,
shit, you feel me?
We doing interviews right here. Like, it's a whole nother world now. Like, everything has changed. Like, I done been here from rapping on reel to that machine, the 88s and all that, to coming to when it switched to the Pro Tools and all this. So it's like,
you seen it all.
I done seen a lot of stuff. Like, I got still tapes of our first album, like with the plastic on it.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that on your gram today.
People would look at like younger jitterbugs, they like, what is that? Like,
that's crazy. Them niggas don't even
like
know about vinyl.
It's like 8-track.
Yeah.
Like 8-tracks was when we was just, it was like, what is that?
Niggas don't even know. So, you know, they just don't even know about vinyls. I collect vinyls and shit. Like, I got the Poison Clan. I got the record.
We got some vinyls too.
I got a record called not called.
Shout out to my big brother JT Money.
What's that record? What's that record? I got the Luke Cowards in Compton.
Yeah,
when he dropped that.
When they snapped on them boys. Yeah. When they snapped on Dre and all them. Yeah. Shout out to my dog JT. JT went in on them boys.
So I got that one. But yeah, it's crazy. But what is the meaning behind your name?
Desloc is a different elevated styles live over town created. Piccalo is the group name, far as me and my brother Vito No Shake. But like when me and my dog did separate projects, I actually took first name, last name. It's just Desloc Piccalo. But Desloc is different elevated style live over town created.
That's
Piccalo
crazy.
is professional, intelligent, cash collected, advanced, lyrical. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's,
you get real jiggy with it over here. You know?
Bro, that's crazy, dog. Like, that was just a whole
and that was
breakdown.
then. That was back then. It been that.
But I don't think niggas know about that.
They don't. Because when I say it, they be like, what? What? Say that again? Yeah. But that's what it been. Shout out to my big brother. We just working, you know what I'm saying? I just love Miami. I love Dade County. I love my city, you know what I'm saying? I think we should do a little more sticking together. We need to have the little big dogs at the top. Need to come and check for the little dogs and the dogs that been doing their things for years, and just open a couple of doors so a lot of moves can be made, a couple of families can feed and eat good off it.
Can we talk about that a little bit more? About how the unity. I just feel like, you know, don't you feel like with Miami coming together, do you think it is hard
I
Just
think it's
because
hard
of,
because
it's
sometimes
street,
with
it's
the
street
artists,
shit behind it too now.
yeah, with the artists, it's like some of the artists they get a song and then they feel like they blowed up though. So you can't really feel like that though.
Nah, you
know
gotta
what I'm
be
saying?
humble.
You gotta be, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then when they feel like that, the DJs be like, oh yeah, fuck you then. And then you know you need the DJ, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
you
what's
gotta
gonna
have
pop.
relationships with these DJs. They don't go out there holler at the DJs and say what's happening, what's happening.
It's some niggas that have even never
A
even.
relationship with a DJ can have you a bigger outcome than even paying money. Like, cause he'll just take your money and spend you for a little bit, and then all right, move to the next nigga that's paying again, and all right, ain't really going in as far as like I really fuck with that person as an artist. Like, I love this music, I love what he stand for.
The
I'm
genuine-
breaking this guy like this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the one get me a plaque for breaking this person. Like, they don't think like that.
What do you feel like? What do you feel like it could take for it to happen though? Because it's a lot of shit that that's one of the reasons why it's not unity.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's a lot of egos involved. You know what I'm saying?
That's first and foremost.
And like
There's a
people
lot
not
of
putting
crabs
this
in the
shit.
bucket, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't humble, everybody ain't real. You know what I'm saying? And then like a lot of people like to use people for a lot of things and they don't like to work a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people out here working hard that ain't really getting the shine that the people that's not working getting. It's like it's confusing
crazy.
me. Like,
But we dealt with that shit for so long in Miami
yeah,
though.
it's like, what is that? Like, I know a lot of artists that's out here putting in work, like, and that's fire too, you feel
Yeah.
me? Like, and then I'm hearing a lot of trash that's like, what the hell?
Like like a lot of people don't know, but I met you do Stacks.
Yeah.
Stacks was hard.
Shout out my dog, Project
Yeah.
Stacks, yeah.
Stacks was hard.
Poker Bean Project,
RJ13, shout out to my dog.
yeah.
But Stacks hard. And
Stacks
Blaze
always
hard.
been hard. Blaze always been hard. Like, these are
Lil
dudes.
Dread.
Lil Dread. These are dudes that ain't getting that shine, but got that fire music that like, when you hear it, they can stand up against anybody out there, like with the big major dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You got to make good music. It ain't about just bars and rapping. It is, but you got to make. Like me, I say, I've been stopped being a rapper. I'm a songer. I like to make songs. You
Yeah, that's
understand
true.
what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? Like from beginning to the end, it's like a puzzle. I'm putting it together.
It's like but which I always feel like when I listen to you was ahead of your time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because
I kinda
you
feel
see,
like
you
that
see
too.
how niggas is just singing now.
Yeah, I've been.
You've been doing that.
Yeah, I've been
You know what I'm
harmonizing,
saying?
doing.
You
and
did it
was-
before the T-Pain.
And I was just doing that because I wanted to do something different. Like everybody coming like this, and I could do that. But it's like when I do that, it's like I get stuck in the pile with everybody else. So
Yeah.
like, fuck that. I'm finna walk through the bushes. I ain't finna walk around the corner because everybody walk around the corner now. I gotta stand in line with them. So I'm finna go through the bushes. But I'm going through the bushes. I'm making my own swag, my own sound, my own. So when they
Exactly.
listening for it, they like, oh, they listening for Buddy, and I'm Buddy. You feel me?
Yeah, dog.
That's
That's
just different. Cause a lot of people got twins nowadays, and then back then, like it was serious. Nigga, we used to call that shit biting. Like when you couldn't bite no nigga
yeah.
style, nigga step down to you like that. Boy, that's my shit. Boy,
Yeah.
boy, you biting my. I say that word, boy, that's my little tag. That's you couldn't do that, but now everybody sound like everybody. They got a million twins out here,
exactly.
sounding like and looking alike. So.
But I don't even feel like it's just the music. I feel like
There's
it's
no
culture. It's
authentic-
culture in general nowadays.
Yeah, it's the internet. It's brainwashing. That's all. The things that get the most hit, because there's somebody up there that's saying, all right, we're going to let these come through a lot. We ain't going to let these play. We're going to let these play, these play.
Do you feel like it's the label's fault though? Because the label signing all
It's
types
a
of
little-
people that's just
The,
that sound
the
the
label
same.
just want some
Money.
money. So they like, whatever they think the people like, they like, oh, they like that bullshit?
Yeah.
We finna put some money behind the bullshit.
But let's take the money
Get
out.
paid for it.
Let's take the money out. Let's talk about the artistry though.
The artistry has been gone. To me, like, there's no artistry in music, like, on the top scale to me. Like, the music that's getting the most push and all that, it's not really no artistry to it. Like, it's just a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people that got real artistry as far as their videos, how they perform, how they dress, how they do their whole total package swag.
And
And
we were
ain't
just
getting
talking about
that
that.
same, like, the millions of clicks and all that because it's like, how can you say? I think people addicted to the bullshit. Like,
But we were just talking about how like certain videos you shot, you was like, man,
I scrapped it like 'cause they couldn't even paint the picture that I was trying to like. Like when it comes to my music, I want the picture to be total package. So if it can't be total package with the visual and all that, I just let you do like the old people used to do when they listen to the music and just close their eyes and like, I can see this happening. Because when you look at the video, you don't see it matching, it's gonna throw you off. Now you might not like my shit no more.
yeah,
Which I have did to other people's songs.
yeah. That's crazy. A lot of people don't really think like that. Like true artistry and true visualists, we understand that
Yeah,
if I look at the visual, it has to paint that picture like what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the video that you just showed me. If for the people that don't know, tell the people that what we just seen earlier.
Shout out my dog Pepe. My dog said.
And they here right here.
Yeah, they right here in the back, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, come on, let the people right quick. Let them know we out here. Got my dog them right here. You know what I'm saying? We just shot that video, Frontline, you know what I'm talking about? It's up right now on all major platforms. Y'all can go check it out wherever at. This my dog said, you know what I'm saying? Come in, holla at him, man. Say something, let them know you will. Tell them what
Yeah, you already know, man. You can find me, Said Miley, on all social media platforms. Section 8 Hood, you already know the 8-way.
Yeah,
Believe that.
That part.
I got my other dog Pay right here.
For sure. What it is, you already know Pepe, Section 8 Hood, Hold Us Down Entertainment, man. About to come at him with that front line for sure, man.
Yeah.
We got legendary. We brought that Miami feel back.
Yes, sir. You did.
You know what I'm saying?
You did.
And if you're gonna do that, you have to, you know, it has to include one of the ones that the pioneers to it. You feel me? So it only made sense. You know what I'm saying? But
What made y'all? Because when I looked at the video, not some people that shot videos in Miami get both sides, and that's what I like about how y'all shot the video. What made y'all do that concept? And y'all also got the USA before it closed down, and that's very rare.
That was the whole point. You know what I'm saying? You have to. We just wanted to have. It's a song pretty much just wrapped around Miami, so you have to, for the people that is native to our city and the tourists, we had to show them. You can't just show them South Beach and be like Miami.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not Miami alone.
And then for the people that don't know, you feel me? And then like for the people that don't know who never been here, you know what I'm saying? Who just always wanted to come here and like they hearing, they seeing, but like we gonna let y'all see for real. This is what it look like. This is what it like over here. This is what it like over here. And like it's like both sides of life is the best side. Cause if you get one side without the other side, it's not together. You feel me? How you gonna have high?
Yeah.
What's peanut butter without no jelly? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I told him? The video reminded me of the old East Coast Rider vibes. It gave me that vibe. When I see the birds come out on the bass side and 95, y'all boys, like, I was like, damn. Like, to this day, like, I don't feel, even back in the day, niggas wasn't doing that. And I feel like y'all need to execute and get them views up and take that shit to the next level, because y'all representing the crib the right way. You know, I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, I do everything, and I get so mad because people not representing the crib the right way. Yeah. When I see visuals, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the city, you from town, where you from?
I'm from Miami.
Like the whole Miami. And where you from? Like around from, okay, like you
Subs.
Subs everywhere. So like, yeah. Yeah. So we from like the heart of like the city, you feel me? So it's like the real Miami. So people not really showing that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people really not showing that, and I feel like, damn, like y'all niggas ain't really showing out the right way.
I just feel this just cause it's become a thing. Like what he was saying earlier, like our era, cause we kind of like, for us, at least how I feel for us, we kind of like the middle child. Cause we was there prior internet, and we was there.
Me too.
Internet
I say that all the time. I say that all the time.
So like we had both experiences. You get what I'm saying? So like what he said earlier, at our era, it was about originality. What can you bring to the table? And that's how you gonna make your bread. Because once you hit your lane, you make yourself that much valuable compared to if you sound like 100 other people. Now you in that pool of people. Where if you sounded completely different, you over here and ain't too many people to compare you to.
Exactly.
So nowadays, I'm not saying I agree with it, saying it's the right way, but unfortunately, a lot of people feel the right thing to do is sound like, oh, Buddy number one, what Buddy got on? How Buddy's doing that shit? What kind of auto-tune he use? Okay, let's do, make a beat like his. Come on.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
It's instead of, man, what can I do that the bitch ain't do yet? That's gonna fuck their head up. It's gonna be they quicker. Instead of putting that little time and effort to go that kind of direction, they rather just go. Oh, everybody talk about killing everybody. And, yeah, all right, who we killing? You feel me? So,
Yeah.
But it's that's not for everybody though. There's some people that's still doing it the traditional way, but I mean, to each his own. Cause sometimes you'll be like, man, that shit garbage, and that be the number one song.
That shit happen all the time. I be like, you gotta listen to, like, nowadays you gotta listen to music like 2 times, 3 times to really fuck with it nowadays. You feel me?
But they programming it in your head. You feel me? There's a lot of shit that's whack that got 90,000 spins back to back to back, and like, okay, well, you don't like it, but you know the shit word for word because you keep hearing it.
That's true. That's true.
But I also feel too, you gotta understand how the platforms are set up. From my understanding, that radio station doesn't have the free will to play whatever song they want to whenever they want to. They have to play these certain songs this many times and all that other stuff. So it's not really. It's already. It's like everything else, from our food to our education to everything else. That it's more corporate now, and it's less the right way. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy. The niggas that's doing the right way, we not getting enough love. But the niggas that's faking it, I guess that's always been like that. But the niggas that's faking it, they niggas
Praise them.
Yeah, niggas praising like they God or some shit. You feel me?
You ride a nigga wave now because of screaming. If you promote a nigga and you jump in a nigga lane to promote, and you can confuse the people, so you can confuse the people, so that's what niggas doing now. They putting the money into promoting, and they already sound like a nigga. They just ride their wave and they get paid off of screaming. You get mixed up in a whole bunch, and now you listen to my song 7 times, I get paid for it, however many times it is, and I get paid for it. And that's the game, nigga. Rap hustling.
Even that.
Rap hustling. Yeah. That's all it is, bro.
And even on that though, even like on the screens and all that, it's like they make you gotta work harder with the screen, because like you gotta get X amount of plays or screens for it to be an album sold. That's way more than it's like it's like 15,000 or something like that to get that one album sold. It's like, what? That ain't making no sense. It ain't matching up how they calculating it. You know what I'm saying?
But even the top artists not even getting, like, you know how when Wayne came out and certain artists came out, they was making millions.
Exactly. And it's like, what's like all right, example. It's song that I got M's on views. It's like, why I gotta go through the waiting? What my check at? Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why I gotta go? Why I gotta keep going back and forth with y'all? They already write the show, so okay. If y'all started this now, so what about that? Just because it's after that, it don't count.
So, but all right, I'm gonna say this. So, cause I don't understand. I'm still learning.
Does it not count?
Yeah, I'm still learning the numbers games. You feel me?
Yeah, me too.
So it makes a lot more sense why Khaled got mad in that situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That situation, he like, what? Why my shit over here? But Buddy shit like, what? It ain't matching.
He also got mad. He got mad because I think it was something about.
By his merch shit.
No, he did some kind of commercial, and they took a certain amount of views. Like they didn't consider those views because of that commercial or something that he did. But he was told that that commercial wasn't going to affect it, and it ended up affecting him. That's what I understand. I read it.
Oh, okay.
But still, it ain't about the music.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Man, just stay prayed up, stay focused, keep your vibe, make good music, and everything gonna work out, man. That's all I think. Cause even if you ain't like me, I don't be really worried about what they doing over there.
You gotta focus on yourself.
I'm out like, okay, yeah, that's what they doing. So I won't fuck around and do none of that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I ain't worried about all that, cause they're like, okay, the people that love the music that I make and what I bring, they gonna come over here and
regardless.
Period. So that's what you gotta cater to, those people that love you and that fuck with you, cause they're gonna be like, oh, y'all listen to that bullshit, listen to this. You know what I'm saying? They working for you at the same time, so them your people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all working together. That's your team, you know what I'm saying?
Well, where can the people find y'all at?
Man, at the website, man, holdusdown.com. But you can find me, Seb Miley, on every social media platform, man.
Yeah, pay double that on everything as well. We got Hold Us Down ENT as well, everything. YouTube, Facebook, Hold Us Down ENT. Or holdusdown.com.
Appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, y'all check out that front line. We just dropped that thing. That thing on all. It's on YouTube right now. Y'all can go check it out. You know what I'm talking about?
So back to you, Piccalo.
Yeah.
When did you start taking music more seriously? When did you officially you said like, okay, I gotta take this shit to the next level instead of just doing it for fun?
I could say like when me and Vito got together, we started when we invented Piccalo. Like before that, it was just rapping over here with this dude and this dude and this dude. But when we made Piccalo, it was official. Then we made it Talent for Life. We stand for, we repping our hood. We doing this. We hitting this block party. We over here. We everywhere. We out here. You know what I'm saying? We got the For Life. We got everybody screaming, "Turn up for life." We out here. We just putting.
You even got a song for Talent for Life too.
Yeah. Like everything that you stand for, you got to talk about it and be about it. That's why you don't really hear all that rah-rah and all that in my music, because it's about what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really want to talk about the murder, kill, and the sad shit and all that, because we go through that in all day, every day. So I try to like take it to another level, try to uplift the spirits a little bit.
Yeah. How was the Miami music scene, or just the scene in general around that time? Because I always get
it was doing. We had artists doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? We had video jukebox things like that. You know what I'm saying? We had the video mix things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time, we were like me, like Polo Dynasty, like Trader Hardaway, like True Players, like Suicides. Like these are the artists that was moving and making noises then, with the flyers everywhere and the posters on the walls and doing the shows and the videos. And that's what was moving in my little era, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
With the tricks and you know what I'm saying, the verbs and all type of, you know what I'm saying, the gangster shorties, the like it's stuff that we
Martin
had.
Luther King parades too.
Yeah, we had the Martin Luther King, we had the Sun Street Festival. We had a couple of festivals that was out here nice though.
Let me tell you this.
Arabian Nights, we had that.
You are one of the founders for Miami to have them big ass speakers in the hood. Niggas vibing, juking and shit.
From, though, you know, like back then we came from with the DJs, like that's
Uncle
what
Al.
it was about. Al, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, like Triple M, South Florida, like all these DJs, they come, sugar, like come on, man, these boys, they come and drop their little wall, pure front, like, and it's like they'll just come and create a party. Man, like they'll just set up a wall anywhere, boom, 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 set up the 8-pack, 12-pack, 16-pack, 20-pack, 30-pack, and this is just in the middle of the street from this block to that block, 2-3 blocks, just vibing. And then it went to the start again. It was like, that's when the pop that niggas standing behind the hole like this. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was just vibing.
G shit though.
Smoke a little weed, fuck something, you know what I'm saying? We was young, having fun then. Like, they don't like to have fun nowadays. They just like to have some bullshit going on.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people, because, you know, you started to see a lot of people from all types of the world coming in Miami. I feel like they don't really know the real culture, dog. Like, I had more fun in the hood than going over
Like
over the beach.
Like, I feel funny in certain spots, though. Like they like I don't supposed to be there, like, and it feels weird, like, because it feels out of place. Like, this don't feel like the hood. Like, it's like, it's bad to be so hood to you don't want to leave the hood, but I leave out the hood. You know what I'm saying? But in these other places, they feel weird. It's like you feel like tension from those places. Well, you can go to the hood where the whole heap of tension, but you don't even feel it. But in those areas, you're feeling the tension in the noses and the eyes and the looks, and it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, and it's like,
and I work on vibes, so I can feel it faster.
The energy and shit. Like, I'm big on energy. Like, I could see through the bullshit a mile away, especially where we come from.
3 words, I know what's going on.
What would you say was your big break in the music scene? I mean, in the music industry.
My biggest, probably like when I dropped Stick and Roll.
Yeah.
That probably was it.
That's when
Cause it went to a whole nother level. Like I made a new genre of music at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it sounded like the crib.
Yeah, around that time, man, I could just be in my front porch. I hear that shit from a mile away. Stick and bro. And niggas was like, yo, when I first heard that shit, I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this? Niggas playing this shit in the backyards and around the corner.
What's crazy though, like I made that like for Lady Luck. That's a little after hour spot. Was on 119 and 17. And I like really just made it for that club. Like it was my gift to that club because of what was going on and what was about in that building. And it's just, I guess it was like that time. It was kind of like Memorial Weekend and all that. So it spread it, like it kind of affected the game at that time, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of people moving around, and then it was something new. Like it was on the radio and it wasn't even mixed. Like DJs was like, because it was bumping in the street so hard, DJs on the radio was trying to find the best quality they had because it was just like, it was out there. Like I remember getting a 100-pack over here, 200-pack, and going to Walgreens and go and get them printed up, or go to blank and get them printed up, and they ain't even got no name on them. I got the marker and I'm writing, and I probably got Stick and Roll on there, but it probably got some more songs, but I got them strapped and I'm out in the street. I'm not just passing that shit, you know, some type of dude, like, I work on the vibes, like I say, so it's like, when you talk to me about music, it's like, I hear you. So, I wasn't never that dude. Yeah, I wasn't never that dude that you had see all the CDs scattered around on the floor and just walking on, because I wasn't just leaving them out. And even if we left them on, we came to do a show or something, and I leave them on the tables for people to get them. Like when we finna leave and they out, we do a sweep for the next project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So back to Sticking and Rolling.
Yeah.
I wanna ask you, what was your creative process like in that song? For vibing,
me
sticking again.
All right. When I found out they like stick and roll, it was like, cause I was just having fun, boom, boom, boom. And it's like I kind of like Stick and Roll is kind of like a song filled with a whole lot of hooks. It's like chorus after chorus after chorus after chorus, technically. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like kind of just doing different chants and like kind of controlling. Like doing crowd control things, like do this, you know what I'm saying? So when I found out this was they digging, like, oh y'all like that, I'm giving them more, but not the same exact. It's like, okay, same thing, tomato, but it's like I'm using the same seasoning that I'm using, but these all different plates that I'm making for you. You know what I'm saying?
what was the mood like when you was creating those songs? Cause I could only imagine you was just feeling it in the studio,
Me,
dog.
I'm like that all the time. So it's just a whole bunch of me to the max, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I like to have fun, I like to vibe, and like it's me.
Cause those are classic songs,
talk
dog.
about what we do and how we do it, and explaining it and putting it in my puzzle song way. Cause the songs are simple, but they're complicated by the way I put them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You have such a
Cause like even stick drill is from football. When we play football, it's like monkey drill, up and down, back and forth. It's like I just take it and flip it. Like left, right is just the march and shit. It's like just flip it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know they gonna move anyway. Cause once I found out, oh, they fighting to make a dance for everything I make. All right, let me give them another one. I'm gonna just say go left, yo left, left. They gonna do it up and down, back and forth. They gonna do something. I'm like the puppet master. It's like, okay, when I found out I was on stage and I say slide and I seen the crowd bumping into each other, I'm like, oh,
You got it.
I got this, but hold on. Now, next show, I'm like, we going this way, y'all. And I point that way and everything goes, I'm like, I got him.
Dog, you a trendsetter.
Check,
You a
that's on God.
trendsetter.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Even
Y'all
the
know,
way, even your, even the way you know your style, your swag, and everything.
I just try to do what they ain't gonna do, man.
And
Because I always, Outkast say, Andre say, you could not be just like me if you was my twin. And Andre killed me with that line. So like,
and you have such a distinct melodic sound to your voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How did you develop that sound? And how would you describe your sound?
develop just a lot of only child making noise all the time, beating on the table, old funk, like old girl, old boy, them playing the funk all the time, so them songs in my head, you feel me? And then like the sounds, like, cause it's like kind of like, that's why I like the movie Hustle and Flow so much. We like, man, I hear my mode. It's like, when everybody like, why you moving? Like, I hear a beat in my head. Like, you don't hear that? Nah, you don't hear it. But like, I can hear, like, why you moving? Cause I hear that shit in my fucking head right now. But y'all don't hear it. It's like, it's just inside of me, you know what I'm saying? I just love music so much, you feel me? Like, everything I've been doing, as far as working, robbing, and trapping, I was always still doing music. Like, even if we like, well, we had a table when we sucking out the back. Put it back in, and we about to, like, it was always in a nigga. So, it's just like, and it's kind of like, how can I say? It's hard for a lot of people, but it's so easy for me. Like, maybe like, dang, you just did that like that? I'm like, yeah.
But it all goes back into how you came up.
Yeah, the training
beat.
camp I went to, because I done been to training. I was took to the spot, put with the mic, taught how to use it. They'll go in the front of the speaker, like a nigga run right in front of the speaker, and stand right there and look back at the nigga like he wondering why the speaker loud, but he's in front of it with the mic, but he don't know that. Like, I was taught those type of things. I was taught, if the music stop, don't stop and look back, because something probably happened back there. And now you still going, and then if it do come back on, you come back on time. But if it don't, they don't know that it fucked up, but now you stopping and you still on time, and they hearing you do raw, and then it's like, you get it the verse, like, ooh, they like, So it was a fuck up that made come up right, like it was not a fuck up.
You gotta fall and then
you
get
switch
right
up
back
the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because you
And
can't
I don't
fold under
dead
pressure.
spots. Yeah, you can't fold under pressure, never. Won't see me fold, because then when they see the weak spot, they coming in. And you know, we from the crib, we ain't with that weak shit.
That part. What was that vibe when you was in the studio with Trick Daddy, JT Money,
Like,
Pitbull, and Uncle Luke back in the day?
well, all right. Well, everybody was a different thing, because I met Pitt. Pitt came to my crib with my dog, Chaos, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days when he was signed to Luke, when he had the braids and all. You know what I'm saying? When we hooked up, we click-clack, started making music together. I was taking them places, he was taking them places. that's a whole nother relationship. Then when I met Trick, we was on the road like for like I say about 2 weeks on a little tour. That was him and Verb had the Scar. You know what I'm saying? Me and Vito had the Ballers and all that. So one of my dogs had a little paper, put a little tour together, got them, got us, we went on tour. So for that little 2 weeks, that's when me and Trick done really click. And then who else you said?
Pitbull.
Pitt first. I said Pitt.
Oh, you said Pitt.
Trick.
JT Money.
Jay. All right, Jay. Jay. I remember Jay did action when I was over town, like did action video, and I was a young nigga. I'm like, boy, crazy, boy, like what up, boy. And then
Y'all should
one
have
day
done
after
a
that,
mixtape.
we done met after that, and then when me and him met, it's just been a bond so together. It's like I'm on his couch, he on my couch. I'm at his mama house, he at my mama house, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I call for advice, he called for advice, like. And the fact that I used to look up to this big brother of mine, and now we got our own language and all. It's like click clack is like, it kind of scares me. Like wow, the forces of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like wow, like I remember looking up to this dog, and I like, what's up, brother? Like that's my brother. We done been on tour together, this, that, laid in the same bed, foot that way, head that way, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's a whole nother world from just like, wow, I like that guy. I want to do that too.
Yeah.
He in my hood doing that. I can do that. Motivated me to do that. Now I'm with him and like, brother. Just got off the phone with him today. He's actually here today. We did it. I was at Overtown Festival. You know what I'm saying? I got to call him after we leave here, matter of fact. And then he said, Luke, I've been knew Luke, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of, me and Vito been messing with him. We actually got a couple songs with him, one called Get Loose, and a remix of it featuring Jackie O. You know what I'm
Another
saying?
legend.
Yeah,
Miami
shout out
legend.
to Jackie O, I miss her. Female rappers ain't female rappers without Jackie O. Y'all
She don't even get the
know.
credit that she deserves.
Y'all don't even know. If you don't know about the Jackie to the O, you don't really know. Somebody write her own shit and all, like, yeah. Make a nigga tear his piece of paper up, like, hold on, bro, I think I gotta write another verse. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I love the crib so much, it's just like, anything about the crib, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna go meet you, like, I see you somewhere, I ain't scared to be like, boy, I'm a man, like, boy, hey, boy, I like something, boy, I like shoes, watch this thing, like, boy, you killed them with them kicks, boy, like, I ain't gotta know you. I'm just that real in my heart, like, nigga, like, I'm gonna tell that nigga his shoes should fly. You know that nigga. He about that whole ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't keep that sucker shit around me. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep everybody that's motivated, good energy, everybody trying to go up. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's so crazy? I'm glad you said that, because when we was in the studio, in the little dread studio at one time, your homie came through. He's like, nah, you was like, I don't play that shit. Clap him up. You feel me? And that's and when little you know, when I heard that, I was like, damn, that's real.
Yeah,
that's real. Not too many niggas do that. You know what I'm saying?
Real is real. Like all right, I really live by you can't be real today, flaw tomorrow, and the day after that be real again. It's impossible.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas, like real niggas, would like to get a flawed day and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's impossible. So
How you
just trying to work.
How you honestly feel about the Miami music scene today? Like, who you listening
I
to
love it.
nowadays?
I love it. I love it. I wish it how can I say? I wish it was more connecting. I wish it was more. Like, I ain't gonna lie. ATL, they been doing their thing for a long time.
Very long time.
And I remember one day I seen a picture what they had back then of they artists that was doing it far with the white tee, all that what they had. I just seen the picture of everybody. Like, it's like, you know, like knowing that artist, but actually seeing them together in one picture together, I was like, wow, we could do that though. You know what I'm saying? We really can, cause we got good music at the crib. But why? I don't know. It's like the water right here flowing. Pressure bust pipe, so the pipe gonna bust one day where everything start flowing, cause everybody steady coming to the crib. So they're gonna be like, damn. They gonna start bumping into these raw gangster cool dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother, them, a lot of people I know. Like, where y'all been at? We been right here. Like, They ain't tell y'all about us. Nah.
Yeah.
And that's all it is, bro.
So
Somebody gotta let somebody know it's some underground. What happened to the underground? Ain't no more underground?
it's still underground.
But
It's-
underground
it's
need to
too-
come
it's too-
overground.
But it's too
Because underground can come overground, and they need to put some of that overground shit underground. Cause we want to hear that shit.
But listen, I
For real, man.
my Miami Underground is kind of
You ain't
different.
never been want to hear some music, and you can turn on the radio and just
Nah,
I can't find nothing, and then you got to go to your phone and go to some throwback, and you like, what is what I wanted to hear? Like,
But-
music then, like, the artists, they kind of help raise us with our parents, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Because they was talking about, what is going to happen? Boy, it's going down like this. And we was like, yeah. And then when it came, we were like, ooh, Buddy was for real. We want to hear what else
Yeah.
Buddy got to say.
My
Pop,
underground,
you know what I'm saying?
my underground is like,
Who teaching that?
but it ain't. There's no underground what it used to be because the underground I know of is like the Denzel Currys, the Space Coast Perps. That's like deep underground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The modern, but it ain't
I
really
kinda
no.
feel
It
you.
ain't really no.
Check.
You feel
Nah,
me?
that's what I'm talking about. Well, we need to stop that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Make it happen. Somebody at the top come
But-
in and say, man, what the fuck going on here in Miami with all these?
But
where's
everybody
that?
trying to sound like. Everybody trying to sound
But
like
I
they
got-
from Atlanta.
Man, no.
Not
Man,
everybody. We got here
Tell
and there.
somebody hit me up and tell me how many artists they want me to bring them. And me and them artists gonna come
Oh.
and sit in front of them.
We
and
know
fuck
that.
Their head up.
We know that.
And they just give us the bag and let us do what the fuck we gotta do.
We know that.
Right?
Me and you know that. But
Okay, y'all watch it. Y'all let them know, man. Try me, test me, and if I'm wrong, I won't never say shit ever. I be like, what happened to Desloc? He's gone. Boy, you know he talking all that shit like he had all them raw ass rappers.
But I think-
he ain't had shit.
I think the reason that people
Test me.
I think the reason that people don't want to fuck with the underground because they jealous.
They scared.
Because they know how better they is.
They
You know what I'm
scary,
saying?
man. A lot of big
But-
dogs at the top, they think if you put the little dog on, the little dog gonna outshine you. Man, let the little dog shine. You put the little dog on, everybody gonna be like, boy, you put the little dog on. Not all the
Everybody
little
gonna
dogs
eat.
coming to you now. A lot of hungry little dogs like, boy, you putting little dogs on. I know how to bite too. What's happening?
G-code.
You feel me?
But
now you
niggas-
the big dog, big dog. You ain't even gotta do what the little dog was doing.
Niggas ain't even thinking
You
like
ain't
that.
gotta worry
bro.
about doing if the little dog taking your spot, because you done moved to another spot that
Yeah,
you supposed to be
yeah.
sitting in anyway. Period. It's probably a time to level up.
Yeah, we got to elevate.
Yeah.
But what keeps you consistent all these years? Because you've been doing it a very long time. You still at it.
Prayers go up, blessings come down, rest in peace, Dulu. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't do nothing to nobody I don't want done to me. And no, you can't stop my vibe. Oh no, I don't need nobody to vibe. You feel me? Some people be need somebody like, fuck y'all. I don't need y'all. I could be over here vibing by myself in my corner. Y'all come over here and vibe with me. We cool, yeah. But nah, I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what keep me motivated. Like vibing. Like, ooh, like. Just when I come and interact with people and I just fuck their head up for the day and I know I fuck their head up, like, just when I see a bitch frowning, I just make them smile out of nowhere. Like, they gonna remember that nappy head boy and just fuck their head up for the day. I'm cool with that.
It's because you're not following that direction. You following
Just
your
cool
direction.
with that. You know what I'm saying?
What
Some
ma-
people ain't cool with that.
What made you make the big money ballers album?
Because
How
a
was that?
nigga wanted to get money, man. Big Money Baller album, that wasn't the name of the album was Everyday Reality. That was me and Vito.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Everyday, you go listen to it right now. It's everyday, like, cause you could play it right now. You be like, these songs new? Like, nah, nigga, no.
It was
But it's like, Big Money Ballers was our way of saying, damn, we want to be rich one day, but not telling you all the good. We telling you the bad. We telling you there's some
How it
good and
is.
bad come with it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask you a legendary question because this guy I'm about to say he's very iconic for the clubs in Miami, strip clubs at that. What did Bizzle mean to you?
Man, that was my dog, man. Shout out to Bizzle, man. I seen
R.I.P.
Bizzle go from spending his money on artists, like, you know what I'm saying, spending bags, big bags on artists to be like, I guess everybody was fucking over his bags to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. And he started making his own move. He was already making his moves, you know what I'm saying, far as streetwise, out here doing a little one too. But it's like, far as I seen him out here with different artists on different occasions, with the big trucks filled up with shit, merch and all, ready for these artists, but they folded. So my dog like came and did his little 1-2. We did our little 1-2, and like we then at that time, like then at every show I was on, my brother was there, so we was always together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like if we wasn't at the crib together, like anywhere up that way, like if I had a show, 90% Bizzle was on the ticket with me. So nigga miss brother, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always around him. He was a good dude.
Every time I pass by 54th Street, I'm like,
It's
damn.
a different feeling. Don't even look right. Like,
That shit, they tore that shit down. That's crazy.
yeah, like
But-
it ain't the same.
Yeah, dog. That's crazy. R.I.P. Bizzle, man.
Yeah, rest up, brother.
What was the days like during like the East Coast Rider days? No, yeah, East Coast Riders days. Like,
Well, East Coast Rider was like
them
was
days,
like-
them,
that was
that's
like-
the Mecca.
that was like-
that was the Mecca.
that was like it's coming back to that, cause like it was like we was like old school don't junkies then, but like, and then it came that everybody wanted to fake foreign. Then like now since they coming to race the donks and all, now they coming back to the donk planet again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the city of donks out here for real on the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
It's getting more larger and larger again too.
Yeah,
like
you know, coming from when you used to see the old coons with they little 30s and lows and 50s and cuts or whatever, used to be like riding by like, ooh, that my car, to actually putting them together and getting into that world. We already like the fast cars anyway, so getting them and building them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Vito, no shake, y'all want something done, y'all can holler at him, because he doing his thing on the donk tip right now, engine-wise, paint-wise, whatever y'all boys need, hit him up. But, like, those days, it was like, it was in the baller days, you know what I'm saying? Right after baller, we was doing the no breaks and all that, you know what I'm saying? That was the, when Pitt, right before Pitt, dropped the Damn It Man, and we did Damn It Man. So that was like when me and Pitt, and we was moving around doing shows together. That was in them days right there. Because Pitt the one had put us on with the East Coast Rider, with Danny them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danny and Lance.
Yeah. I was watching, I think, Volume 7 the other day. The dude, he had a green, I forgot, I don't know how, it was high.
Yeah, because,
And he, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
He came out his whip, and I guess he was lit. And then a couple dudes I guess they was lit too. Buddy just knocked him out, boom. And the tire, his leg was by the tire, and the car just ran over his leg. He got right back up. I don't know if you remember that shit. That shit crazy.
Hey, when the vibe in, you don't feel it. He probably felt it the next day, but right then,
Yeah,
he
that's
felt
crazy.
that.
I was like, dog, that nigga was wildin'. But
shout out to my dog Vito No Shade. We working on a new album. We had did that Everyday Reality, but now we working on Back to Reality. Currently, right now, you know what I'm talking about? Probably will drop a single, probably like 2 weeks for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I already did my little own album called Vibeaholic. And I got one called Vibration. So I'm dropping 2 at one time, but not at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like simultaneously behind each other. I'm shooting a video actually tomorrow on 15th Avenue at one of my homeboys' restaurant. Shout out to Flavors 305. Got some great food. Y'all can check them out. At Flavors 305 is on 15th Avenue in the hood. So on top of that, man, we just work, pray, stay from around the haters, and feed your family and keep your circle tight.
all right, I got a couple more questions and we out. What's your top 3 favorite places in Miami just to vibe at?
Studio, gun range, and a bitch crib.
That part. It be like that sometimes, you feel me?
Just keep it real.
100. All right, the last question. What advice would you give to aspiring artists that's trying to get into the game?
Be yourself, be original, make good music, try to make your own lane, and just be in good spirits at all times if you can.
That was up. Where can the people find you at?
Everything Desloc Piccalo. Desloc Piccallo. Desloc Piccalo.
All right, we ended it right.
Y'all know,
I appreciate
Stick King
you.
Vibe.
I appreciate it. And
Y'all
yeah, I see y'all next season.
Yeah.
And we out. Season 2, we out.
God is good all the time, God is good. If you were devil trying to stop this vibe we on, I wish you would.